Happy Wellness Wednesday, everyone. I just jumped on live at Stone International Wellness Center and now Ashley on my personal page because some of you all said, QC, put it over here so we can see it too. But anyway, if you did not get a chance to go into Stone International Wellness Center, you can go on there, join. You can see all of this. We also have some private classes and treatment and corporate treatments and things as well. This is a number one treatment that so many of you are needed after a full deep detox. You start seeing some, redness under his neck and things. This is because we just did a prior deep detox before he get this CVI, which is chronic venous insufficiency. Is a treatment that prevent you from have trigeminase or ticks or what other, That's right, TMJ. Thank you, Claire. We have a lot of your dentists, our amazing dentists have sent patients or even dentists themselves come and get this treatment done. This is so incredible. So incredible. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick, let you all see some of the things that we're going right at the meridian point, right, Claire? And targeting this patient that we have right here. He lost 8 pounds recently. And of course, when you lose the weight, the first thing you see is your face. So keeping the skin elasticity, keeping the lymph drain, keeping toxicity out of your face is our number one specialty. We want to make sure all of that cleanse. Also, you might not even realize, but your face sometimes have fascia tissue. So fascia tissue, sometimes you can see it's like a hard pocket, hard fat that could get clogged. And a lot of people have thyroid problems and or even plaque in their artery or their vein. So this treatment help cleanse house, we call it. Really go in there to the full spectrum and cleanse it all out. Okay. Today, this patient have a complete full detox, oxygen infusions into his body. We believe in pure oxygen treatment. And now, last but not least, is lymph drained. As you can see right here, when he start losing weight, you start see some of the fine line here that can get in real deep. So we'll work on that. If you can see his shaving and everything really good because he received our MD corrective care chemical pills, natural fruit acid, 0 downtime, 0 prep times every single week. That's why his skin look fabulous. This male patient that lay right here is 51 years old. Consent and let us share with you everything about him and how he look healthy like that. You see some of these crease in this line right here. We keep that really cleansed. If he want that completely to be gone, we recommend him to go down to see Dr. Sam Lamb down the first floor. Yeah. So you can see as you loosen weight, these right here beginning to have lots of fluid and pocket built up. So we try to remove all of that. And if you can see right here, the TMJs make him have swollen here, biting and grinding teeth at night. So also this help adjusting your beginner ear and inner ear and outer ear. So did you know that your ear made up of rock is very uneven, so therefore you have to adjust it once in a while. That's why sometimes you experience dizziness or equilibrium imbalance. So yeah, just wanted to jump on here, share a little bit of knowledge of Wellness Wednesday with you all. Regardless what you're doing, your health is your wealth. And Stone International Wellness Center love being your modern holistic path. We have so many autoimmune patients that cannot experience plastic surgeries, and they wanted to have some of the natural detox and cleanse. We do that for them. So if you take a look right here on his skin elasticity, really tight and firm, really nice. These deep crease right here will eventually smooth it out like this. You see right here, smooth out. And would that will always be there, or would it completely go away? The answer is, I don't think this will ever go away, because this is how he expressed himself, by wrinkle up his forehead or smiles, so that keep that creased. Sorry. So if you have any question and so on, feel free to go ahead and contact us at Stone International Wellness Center. Email us at info@stoneiwc.com, or check our website out. Bringing over 39 years of experience with anti-aging, starting from the deep cleanse inside and out. So we don't just wanted to give you a cosmetic outside. We wanted to be sure that you're going to get full deep detox from the inside. Because when you cleanse from the inside, everything else show up from the outside beautiful. So for example, lady have hyperpigmentations, it beginning to clear out when you can get all of this cleanse. Okay. Again, our phone number is 972-473-2205. And be sure to go on all our YouTube channels, so we'll be happy to share with you, and our social media platform. We love it so much when you all send in comment and questions, and wanted to know different type of equipment out there, and different type of ingredients and products out there. And let me tell you, being involved in the manufacture industry with health and anti-aging, we have absolutely have a few knowledge that we love to share with you. Until next time, this is QC and Claire. Do you have any other things you want to add, Claire?
You should come and get this done.
Yes, let me throw this away. Yes, that's right. Right. Yes, you should come and get this done. This treatment is so relaxing. 99.9% our client completely, literally do not They snore, waking themselves up. They're so relaxed. Claire have that magical hand that literally making everyone so relaxed. Look at that. It already looks so good. This is really critical. These are very critical. Because when you start losing weight, these area right here can build a fat pocket, this unhealthy fat pocket. And those can wrap around your lymph. And your neck, your décolleté is what I always call a trunk. Beside that, and your occipital bone, which is right behind your neck area right here, right there through the neck area. Those are the area that what I call is a base of the trunk. We've been very successful doing a natural chemical pills, natural fruit acid, Hi Nikki. This is actually a custom built equipment where we're using a major current, yes, you're correct, to go into all the lymphatic drainage system. So we targeting all of different lymph nodes from their TMJ to, of course, right here on the thyroid glands. We're working on all the fascia tissues of the pocket. When patients are losing tons and tons of weight, we have different. So instead of like acupuncture, putting the needle, electrified current going through the whole entire body, we do it with pure, specific meridian point. This is incredible treatment. Yeah, careful. You remember he had all the leakage. So this patient right here lost 8 pounds already recently, and literally it's just like all of his double chin or triple chins gone, and now you see the leftover of skin elasticity, and we're working on that majorly. Building a natural collagen, incorporate this in with some oxygen infusions, as well as a natural fruit acid chemical pills. I hope I answered that question for you. We specialize in this because we're working with a lot of patients who have CVI. CVI, which is chronic venous insufficiency. And so for patient, the patient that we have, they have Tourette's, they have tick syndrome. We have some patient come in with triseminize. All these patients don't understand, but certainly their eyes shut and their eyebrow droop. They feel lost in a lot of appetites. They can't eat anymore. Their whole entire occipital bones here tight. Their shoulder are firm. That's so hard up. You cannot feel it anymore. So you can see the patient here. You don't see that anymore because we work on all that lymph. Really clear that out. So therefore, I'm gonna go right here. So you can see here, I'm doing the pressure right here. This is occipital bone. And it's so terrible in our world right now. We Zoom, we on computers, we meeting, everything all on Zoom. So all of our pressure carry right here, just right here. So bad, you know. So how do we get it? Adjustment and so on. The only way we can get adjustment sometimes is we feel like we go into a chiropractor. Well, that's not enough. So I want to turn him over so you can see. We did some, you can see here, some bruisedness. Here we did some lymph drains with full meridian cupping to drain because it was literally swelled. And these here used to be just full of lines. As he lost a lot of weight, you know, you can see all of this line here. Well, now you don't see line very much, except you see some ugly purple that will go away in a few days. But we work really hard on all the arteries and the veins, and all of this really important to us. So we work right, starting with the occipital bones, and we go up toward the shoulder blade, and then we go on. It depends on specifically what patient and their needs is. So specifically with him, you know, we wanted to do pure neck lift. So for us to do that neck lift, we drain all the toxicity through lymphatic drainage system and with the right meridian. So instead of putting an acupuncture needle to electrify everything, stimulate, getting his own body, building the natural collagen and skin elasticity, we utilize a French pills that we manufacture in Paris, in France, and to help with his skin elasticity. So you can see it's real tight. And then you take a look right here, he has 0 ingrown hair. See that? So nice, you know. And men's skin is always 27% thicker than women. So they shave, they do a lot of things that embrace it for them. So especially African American men, our future son-in-law, I do treatment like this on him all the times, and I work with his skin because to make sure that he don't have ingrown hair. And then another thing that is a no, I always tell all of our male patients is please do not use cologne and put it on your face as an agent of aftershave, because that is so dangerous for you. That's very, very dangerous. We work on all what we call myofacials, which is pressure point that can release and pressure. So this treatment could be hurt in somewhat, but hurt good because we release it so it flush through his thyroid lymph drain right here. It's really, really good right there. And if you see right here, the fine line is really minimized, and build all that natural collagen. The product that we use, it also have natural peptides, so therefore really incredible. So the goal is that we hope that he won't have this anymore. We want to drain. And so right now I know that Claire about to do a little bit more pressures and gonna drain the rest of that. Each treatment that patient come in here and get it done, they can see between 50 to 75% instant result. And so we do have picture before and after. We don't take a professional camera. We take it with an iPhone on Android, and we airdrop straight to your phone, and you can compare it to see. And that's the reason why we're known for this treatment. And this type of treatment will make our patients thoroughly relax. I wish sometime that we could share with you the video of how they pass out and goes to sleep. So wish we could share that with you. So right now, literally, we're working on drainage for him. So I'm gonna do this is what we call CVI lymph drain, right, Claire? We have over 100 different services, so sometimes I have to double check with Claire what we're doing. So we're gonna go to channel 2 right here. Yeah, we want to work right here by his earlobe a lot. I am so glad many of you are join and ask questions. I don't have a lot of times anymore, if you all see. It's been a blessing for us to literally working. We'll go right here on the channel 3. Literally so swamped busy, and I thank you so much for all of you who have sent patients after patient, Dr. Sam Lamb, Dr. Francois, Dr. Blvd, so many of you are. We're gonna go put these right here on his occipital bone, on his limb right here. But don't give up on us. We wanted to answer your questions, and if we can get you in, we promise we will.
Let's start and let me know which one is too much. Lower it down. Or do you want me to raise it?
So right now, that's Claire already got it all hooked up. So does it feel too much? Okay, so we're gonna work on that frontal muscles. And that frontal muscle, we're gonna work on that frontal vein, temporalis muscle, which is right here. This muscle is so important to get all of that tight up in the vein. We don't have to worry about the orbiculus muscle, but we are, because we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on more the neck. The facial vein, the pyramidal muscle, the superficials, levator muscle, the deep levator muscle, the minor, the zygomatic muscle, and the major is so important. These muscles. So we're working on all of that. Diator muscles of the nose cranial, we're not working on that because we have worked on that before, and look at how tight and good it is. The supratemporal artery and the maxillar muscle and the maxillar muscle right here, you can see right here, it's already very, very tight and good. Triangular muscle of the lip, that's what we was focusing on a while ago, and that's why she's working on that. The square muscle, which is the muscle right here on the chin, is so important for us to work on that because that's what we want us to be specific. Lower part of his chin, the lingual artery, the external of the carotid artery, and the thyroid bones is so important. I mentioned earlier about his trapezius muscle, the plastema of the neck, and that is exactly what we wanted to focus on. So those are some of the major lymph drain, lift, and so on. You see on this hydroid bones of his, right here, this is a hydroid bones. Very loose, very, very loose. So he have lots of loose skin there. So that's very important for us to do that. The other thing that's, I mentioned the plastema neck muscle, which is, right here, is incredible. When patients lose so much weight, regardless if they have chronic disease or they're doing it for the health and wellness, we get right on there and take and deep cleanse everybody out, and then immediately going in there and doing the deep treatment for them, as well as getting every single patient into the abdomen of the outside, the skin texture and all that. Digastric muscle, that's the right here is where I do a major of the digastric muscle. This is so important. So It's amazing how we can literally take in the triple chin and detox, deep cleanse, get everything out, and tighten things up in so many ways. In 39 years of my experience doing deep detox on patients and chronic disease is how I've been able to create the number one anti-aging inside out. I take a look at your gum, I take a look at your eye, I take a look at your underarm, I take a look at your finger, your toes, to be able to determine the treatment for you. And literally you can hear him snore. The minor zygomatic muscle, this right here, I mentioned earlier. This is a minor right here. And then the next one, which is underneath it, is a major gynosomatic muscle. This muscle is so important. This is where your cheekbones is not able to movement. If you're under a lot of stress, you grind your teeth in the back of your jaw, you affect that minor and major zygomatic muscle. As you all can see, I love teaching and hope that this, details. I know some of you guys like, oh my God, this is a bit boring for us, but just really wanted to jump on here and share some of that major things with you all. And stay tuned for all of our YouTube channel. Be sure to go and like our page, as well as follow on all our social media platform. Okay, here's another thing too. Remember I mentioned about the pyramidal muscle. Pyramidal muscle is this muscle right here. So think of it, it's like a pyramid, okay? To all you estheticians out there, I love teaching all of esthetician understanding the full muscle of the face like that. It looked like a pyramid, okay? So that's why we call it a pyramidal, okay? It's literally spelled Pyramidal, muscle. So think of it like a pyramid. I'm a visual person when I teach and when I do education, so I always love to share more of detox, more of the visual effect. Another, some people like, well, what's the difference between the deep levator muscle and the superficial levator muscle? So here I'm going to point it out so you can see. The superficial levator muscle is the one that right here, right there, okay? It's very super, it's on top, and it literally almost to your epidermal level of skin. But when you start getting to the deeper leveled muscle, which is a muscle that right underneath it. So just think of it, this super, you have this big old vein on top of that with the epidermal skin. So think of it, the top skin and then that vein underneath there. That's why it's called the superficial levator muscle. But when you look underneath that vein, that's when you start seeing the tier of a muscle. That is what the deeper levator muscle is, okay? Anyway, I am really gotten involved in all this facial muscle because I love vein, I love muscle, I love understand why we so toxic. I loved writing articles and paper and magazines about why we're so toxic in the world. And so what do we do to change it? We need to cleanse our body. That's the number one prioritize. And the number two things is what we do next. What we do next is very important, and that is our food. Our food is our medicine. And therefore, even though we deep cleanse, we detox you, we do so many amazing things for you, that's only 50%. The other 50% of it is your job to do it at home. So collaboratively together, we can achieve your goal, regardless of you worry about your anti-aging, or you have some chronic disease and you wanted some preventative treatments, or you wanted to deep detox. We have cancer patients that coming in that did not know they have cancer patient. We have thyroid patient, didn't know they have thyroid. We have, trigeminase. We have ticks. We have so many different chronic patients. And I started down to the deep root cause. What is it caused from this? So I remember when our daughter, 4 years old, had brain tumor. Nobody understand why she had that brain tumor. And it's literally, research have shown her tumor only 1 in a million, and she happened to be that one. So how do we do it? We deep cleanse, we detox, we rejuvenate her with all her veins and everything. And then we immediately condition and treatment her with nutrition, food. And that is exactly why. I'm so grateful you guys joining me here with this lecture. I didn't realize I was doing a lecture and education, but I love that so much because it's so important to me. When you as a patient, you pay somebody to get your treatment done, it does not need to be relaxation only. It got to give you a full result. I'm very passionate what I'm doing, and that's why I teach estheticians, medical spa, physician, everywhere understand that when you targeting the root cause, you can achieve everything because your health is your wealth, okay? Thank you for allowing me to just jump on here and be loving to share a few of my knowledge with you on this awesome non-surgical neck lift, lymphatic drainage, deep detox on our amazing men's skin. Until next time, this is QC. I'll see you very soon. Go like and subscribe. Bye-bye.